This is Mama Nellie. I'm going to do a video about the Matthew C curriculum. Here it is in front of you. Right now we're doing the primer and beta. It goes by the Greek alphabet if you couldn't tell. So beta, this is the second grade curriculum. And the primer is before alpha. So here it is, get started. These are the videos that come with it. They go over each lesson in the book. So you would, at the beginning of the week, watch the video, or whenever you start the next lesson, watch the video, and he basically teaches your kids what they will be doing. And we really like it, and we enjoy watching the video together, which I would suggest that you do watch it with your child, because you kind of need to know how they're teaching it and what they're expecting from your kids. And here is the parents' instruction manual. In the back they have answers to everything, and in the front let me open it up. They just tell you how to teach your kids, basically. Honestly, this isn't super necessary, especially with the younger children. But as you can see in the primer, they have some games in here that they have instructions for. So you might find that valuable. And it can be good to just glance at the lesson. You don't have to, it's nothing deep. This is really, there's not a lot of work for the parents in this. And I really like that. So you can rely a lot on the video for them to show you, your kids, what to do, and then you just go from there. And here are the student workbooks. They already came, did they? Yeah, I think they already came through Ring in there. And so I just put these in these, I think, 1.5-inch folders. And I am really liking that. If you are looking for something super colorful with things all over the place, this is probably not what you're looking for. Let me show something that doesn't have colored work in it. There are some pictures that they can color, and this is a little more kitty, I guess, than the other ones. There is some coloring. And they have, here's the lesson, so it'll go through 13B, and it'll go to 13E, and then they have these application and enrichments, which goes over them, and these usually are a little funner. My kids always like to get to these enrichment at the end of each chapter. So see, they like to connect the dots and things like that. And then after the enrichment, it'll go to the next lesson. And they focus a lot on place value. So even in the beginning, in this primer, Charlie is learning place value, and they put a lot of emphasis on that. So in the end, she'll be adding over here. She'll start adding, and she'll be adding 3-digit numbers. And this is the primer. So a lot of this it starts out by them getting acquainted with their numbers and being able to recognize them and counting. So a lot of here I would write it and then have her write it. There's a few backwards ones. So we're still working on that, but that's okay. And there's the primer, if that kind of gives you a good idea of what's inside of there. And a lot of times with their work, they'll get out the manipulatives. Goodness, that's a hard word to say. Manipulatives. They'll get out these blocks, and they will add with them, or Charlie will count with them. Or when she's counting, I'll have her, get out how many tens she needs. So she'll put it on top of it. She'll need 3 tens. And so that's fun for them, the visual and being able to feel them, and just, it really does help, especially for my daughter. And this is the beta. Like I said, my son, we switched him over. He was doing Horizons Math, which is fun and colorful, and he did have a hard time just switching his brain over to this. But I think he is getting there now, and it's been really good for him, and I'm really glad we switched over. Like I said, it is a lot of place value, and so he is learning the value of each place. And this week he's really been struggling. Let's see, that was a couple of weeks ago. But place value notation is what he's been struggling on, just each place, what it represents here. And that's how they're teaching him to add bigger numbers, the place value. And he'll get his blocks out and he'll work with these two. And so I think that has been really helpful to be able to see that. And he's getting it down. And I really enjoy it. And I think that they're getting a good math education here. Also, the beta comes with tests. I have them somewhere. I'm not sure where. But it has tests for each chapter, chapter review. We're a little behind on the test. I'm not a big test person, so sometimes we do them, sometimes we don't. And that is it. Oh, they also have, here, let me see, on their website, they also have a, let me see here, we'll go back to that. They have a app for the Math-U-See. I don't currently have this. I would like to, but they don't have it on the platform I want it on. So, but I think that's $15. And then they have a few other things down here. This worksheet generator, if you're struggling in an area, you can, sorry, this is kind of shaky. They you can make a worksheet for what they're struggling and print it off, so they can do that before going on. And then this drill page, I've had my kids come on here several times and do a little extra work. And so you as the parent just put on here what you want them practicing. You can click a ton of different things. And then they can just keep clicking the button and until they get their answers all right. And they have some good extra things also online. So that is Math-U-See in a nutshell. We really enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed this video.